This is a chilling tale about two cousins who discover a strange notebook in an abandoned shed. Inside, they find a cryptic message written in an ancient script. The story draws inspiration from eerie folklore. My cousin Elena was 2 years older than me. We both attended the same rural high school and spent our weekends exploring the woods near our grandparents' farm. One rainy Saturday afternoon, while wandering through an overgrown field, we stumbled upon an old shed, its door creaking in the wind. Inside, Elena spotted a tattered notebook wedged between two rusty tools. Its cover was faded leather, and it smelled of mildew. Flipping it open, we found a few crumpled dollar bills, about $10, and a folded piece of paper covered in strange symbols. "Let's keep the money," I suggested, grinning. Elena shook her head. "No way, Sam. This belongs to someone. We should find the owner." When we got back to the farm, our grandparents were out visiting neighbors. A note on the fridge told us to fend for ourselves for dinner. Elena set the notebook on the kitchen counter and carefully unfolded the paper. The writing looked ancient, like something from a history book. "What is it?" I asked, peering over her shoulder. "It's not English," she said, frowning. "Maybe some old script. Look at this." I tried reading it aloud, stumbling over the unfamiliar words. "It's probably an old language, like Latin or something. I took a class on ancient texts last semester, but this doesn't look familiar." She tucked the paper back into the notebook and left it on the counter, saying she'd take it to the local library on Monday to see if they could identify the owner or the script. That night, I woke to the sound of Elena coughing violently in the next room. I found her hunched over the sink, pale and trembling. "I'm fine," she gasped, waving me off. "Just something I ate." By morning, Elena was burning up with a fever. She said she felt too weak to go to school and asked me to let her teachers know she'd be back soon. I went to school alone, texting her throughout the week, but she never replied. The following weekend, I returned to the farm. A foul odor hit me as soon as I stepped inside, like rotting fruit left in the sun. I called. "What's that smell?" She appeared at the top of the stairs, looking pale but oddly calm. "It's from the orchard out back," she said. "A raccoon got into the compost pile and died. The neighbors haven't cleaned it up yet." "That's disgusting," I said, covering my nose. "Why hasn't anyone moved it?" "They're away," she replied. "The gate's locked. No one can get in." I frowned. "Then how'd the raccoon get in there?"
Elena shrugged.
"Must have climbed the fence." We shut all the windows to keep the stench out, but it lingered. That evening, Elena skipped dinner, saying she wasn't hungry. I ate alone, the smell making my stomach churn. The next day, the odor was worse. I went for a hike to escape it, but Elena stayed in her room, saying she had homework to catch up on. By Sunday, I was packing to head back to school. Elena wasn't packing. "You coming?" I asked. She shook her head. "Still not feeling great. I'll wash my clothes and come tomorrow." I returned to school, but Elena's silence continued. My texts went unanswered. Then, on Wednesday morning, I got a message from my mom. "Come home now. Elena's gone." My heart stopped. I rushed home, my mind racing. When I arrived, the farm gate was open and a small crowd was gathered. My mom stood in the yard, sobbing, clutching a crumpled note. "Sam," she whispered, hugging me, "Elena's been dead for 10 days. I found her in the attic, her body, it was decomposing. The smell. Why didn't you tell me?" I froze. Who had I been talking to last weekend? Who was in the house with me? I glanced at the orchard. The neighbor's compost pile was clean. No dead raccoon, no smell. My stomach twisted. Desperate for answers, I searched online for the strange words from the notebook. After hours of digging, I pieced together a translation. Mortis means death. Vocamus means we call. Salve contra luz means hail against the light. Vita ex tenebris means life from darkness. Speculum est veritas means the mirror is truth. Sinistrum tardat means the left hand delays. Salve Dominus Tenebrarum means hail the Lord of Shadows. It was a ritual, a dark invocation. The words were said to summon a shadow, a deal with something unholy. Those who read it aloud would fade over 10 days, their body wasting away, while a hollow echo of themselves lingered, a ghost that fooled the living. On the 10th day, their corpse would reappear. But I read the words too. Why was I spared? Was it because I mispronounced them, unable to speak the ancient tongue correctly? And you, reading this now, did you try to say those words? Did you stumble like I did? I hope you did. I hope you didn't get them right.